Hey, what's the word? Let me ask you this. When's the last time you picked up a game that you had no idea what it was about before you got it? For me, one game that came to mind is BlazBlue Calamity Trigger on the PS3. When I was a kid at my local GameStop, I was going through games and I saw this and I thought it looked cool. It looked like it was a fighting game based on what I could tell on the back of the case. And just in the front of the case it had anime characters, and I thought anime was cool, so that was all I needed to pick up the game. Now just recently while I was scrolling through Xbox Game Pass, I came across this one game that looked pretty interesting, Scarlet Nexus. Even though I had no idea what this game was, I still ended up playing it because it's a JRPG and has anime characters. Okay, I guess some things never change. What can I say? My inner weeb was making my decisions. Welcome to Word of Mouth, a side series where I just give my first impressions on games that I found cool. And I do want to stress that this is just the first impressions and not a review. I've only put about like 5 or 6-ish hours into the game. I just want to talk about it because it just seems really cool and I don't really see too many people talking about it. Also, I'm not going to cover too much about the story in this game. However, I'm not exactly sure what constitutes as a spoiler even though I'm still pretty early on in the game. So just to be on the safe side, this game looks the slightest bit interesting to you, probably best to cut the video here and then pick it up yourself. It's on Xbox Game Pass, which is how I'm playing it, or you can find it really cheap online. And then come back to the video. Please. With all that being said, let's get into it. So Scarlet Nexus was developed by Bandai Namco and released in June 25th, 2021. It's an action JRPG that's more Kingdom Hearts than another Souls-like. You can choose between one of two characters, Kasane Rando or Yuito Samaragi. While they both can use psychokinesis and battle monsters called the Others, their personalities and paths are pretty different. Different enough to warrant a new playthrough once you beat one character's story. I started with Kasane, but so far I really like Yuito based on what I've seen of him so far. So depending on how long it takes me to beat Kasane's story, I'd be willing to try him next. The combat in this game is so fun. I made the Kingdom Hearts comparison earlier and I really think that's the best way that I can describe the combat in this game. Because how in Kingdom Hearts, for example, how you can chain combos together by either using your Keyblade or using your magic. In Scarlet Nexus, it kind of works the same way. How you can start a combo using your weapon and then throw an object at your enemy to finish them. Or you can even throw a weapon in the middle of your combo and then use your weapon as a finisher. And of course, with this being an action game, you do have a launcher and a way to juggle enemies. As you progress through the story, you get to lead various party members who each come equipped with their own set of unique powers. Their AI is alright for the most part, but the great thing about having them is that you can temporarily borrow their abilities to give you an advantage, such as giving you a teleport or giving you an elemental buff. Oh yeah, a really cool thing is that if you deplete an enemy's mind meter, you can do finishers like this. This game is so sick, man. Another thing that I like about Scarlet Nexus is how the movement feels. You can dodge, sprint, and you can upgrade to get a double jump. It's so sweet how these things work together. For example, you can sprint, jump, do an air combo, dodge backwards to avoid an attack, cancel into a double jump, and then do another air combo before landing. Did I mention how much I love how this game feels? I love the visuals of this game. The outlines help give the world and the characters that distinct anime look. While the environments when you're out in the field can be a bit repetitive, at least it has enough color to keep things interesting.
Karin.
Luca.
The last thing I want to comment on is how stupid good the soundtrack is in this game. There are so many tracks that have been living in my head rent free, and come on man, you cannot tell me that this is not earworm material. But yeah, overall I'm having a great time playing Scarlet Nexus. If this game looks interesting to you, go ahead and pick it up. It's going pretty cheap online. Or, at the time of this recording, it is still available on Xbox Game Pass, which is how I'm currently playing through it. So, I mean, if you already have the service, go ahead and just download it and play it. Hey, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you've played Scarlet Nexus before, or if you've seen the anime. If you're looking for a non-denominational church, link to our church located down below. If you're interested in studying the Bible or just hanging out, link to the Discord is also down below. With October coming up soon, that means that we're gonna have some Halloween themed videos. We'll see how this goes, because there are a few that I have planned, but it just depends on how fast I'm able to get them out. Anyways, until the next video comes out, please feel free to watch the previous ones that I put out, and I will see you next time. Peace!